was a stormy twilight in the twisted backwoods when four college buddies, Jake, Mike, Tom, and Ryan, set out on what was supposed to be the ultimate holiday road trip. Jake, the athletic leader of the pack, gripped the wheel of their rusty van, blasting tunes to drown out the rumble of thunder. Mike, the skeptical tech whiz, fiddled with his phone, cursing the spotty signal. In the back, Tom, the eternal joker always munching on something, cracked jokes about beach babes while Ryan, the history buff, buried his nose in an old map. But fate had other plans. The engine sputtered and died right in the middle of nowhere, rain hammering down like nails on a coffin. No bars on their phones, no help in sight. Through the sheets of water, they spotted it. A looming Victorian manor choked with vines, its windows staring like empty eyes. "That's the old Whitaker place," Ryan said, his voice laced with unease. "Rumors say the family vanished back in 1890. They call it cursed." Tom laughed it off. "Haunted? Sounds like the perfect spot to crash. Come on, adventure calls." Reluctantly, they dashed through the downpour and forced open the creaky front door. Inside, dust swirled in the beams of their flashlights, and a cracked mirror in the foyer twisted their reflections into something grotesque. Faded wallpaper peeled like shedding skin. "Hello?" Jake called out. "We'll just hunker down till morning." They gathered in the parlor, where an unnatural fire crackled in the hearth despite the damp wood. The wind howled outside, but inside, the air grew thick with silence. As midnight struck, though there was no clock to mark it, a distant child's laugh echoed through the halls, sending chills up their spines. "What the hell was that?" Tom whispered. Mike's phone glitched, static flickering to reveal a ghostly face mouthing a silent warning. "Leave." Ryan, rummaging through dusty shelves, found an old diary. His hands trembled as he read aloud in a hushed tone. "The house whispers secrets. It feeds on the living, traps them in its walls forever." Laughter faded to nervous glances. Then a door slammed upstairs, followed by slow, deliberate footsteps descending. "Probably just rats," Jake said, trying to sound brave. But Tom, ever the bold one, ventured into the hallway to check. Mirrors lined the walls, their endless reflections stretching into infinity. In one, his own face smiled back at him, when he wasn't smiling at all. "Jake?" Tom gasped, terror rising. A pale hand burst from the glass, cold fingers wrapping around his arm. It pulled with impossible strength. Tom screamed, his body yanked into the mirror as shards exploded outward. By the time the others rushed in, he was gone. Only blood-smeared glass remained and whispers swelling through the air. One down, 3 to go. Panic gripped them. They barricaded themselves in the kitchen, hearts pounding. "The Whitakers," Ryan stammered. "The father murdered his whole family. Said the house made him do it. It's alive." Doors wouldn't budge, windows fogged with breath that wasn't theirs. Outside, a figure in white glided past, a pale woman with a twisted neck and eyes like black voids. "We have to burn the diary," Mike urged. "Break the curse." They tossed it into the fire. Flames roared high, unnaturally bright. But then she appeared inside the room, the ghost woman, rasping, "You belong here." She lunged at Ryan, her fingers sinking into his chest like icy knives. He gasped, his skin wrinkling, hair graying in seconds. He crumbled to dust before their eyes, a hollow scream echoing as he vanished. Jake and Mike bolted upstairs to the attic, cobwebs clinging like desperate hands. Whispers chanted their names now, growing louder. A trunk burst open, and Tom's mangled corpse tumbled out, his dead eyes pleading silently. Mike tripped in the chaos. The ghost woman dragged him into the shadows, his screams fading to wet gurgles. Jake was alone now, backed against the wall as the house shook, walls bleeding with those infernal whispers. "Join us." "No," Jake roared, smashing a window. Dawn's first light pierced the gloom, and the ghost recoiled with a shriek. He leaped out, tumbling into the mud, and ran for the van. Miraculously, it roared to life. He sped away, the manor shrinking in the rear view. But as he glanced back, the windows revealed 3 faces: Tom, Mike, Ryan, watching him with hollow eyes. And on his hands, his skin began to pale. The whispers followed him, soft in his mind. You're next. The curse had escaped with him, hungry for more.